Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am here today for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 2. So make sure if you're wanting to post on social media so that others can see your 50 Stack Challenge items, to use the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 2 for this one. The other one has been completed. We completed that on Monday. However, you are welcome at any time to, do those prompts and use the hashtag and all that. Just whatever you would like to do. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera there. So yeah, hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 2. So far in this challenge, if you want to jump in now, great. You can jump in where we start today, or you can go back and do winter and summer, and you do not have to use corrugated cardboard. I feel like some people told me in the beginning that they weren't going to do this one because they didn't like it. You can use any background you want to use. You can use guest checks again if you want for every single one. Doesn't matter to me. Or you can switch it up and use, corrugated cardboard, envelopes, file folder, book page. I don't care what you use as your background. The only thing that you need to do is use the prompts: winter, summer. Okay, so there's that. And then the following week after that, number 3 and 4 was young and old. So just use something that represents young on your piece, something that represents old. And these were just book page collages on manila drawing paper is all that was. That's what I started with as a base. And then I just added pieces to it. Okay. And then last week's was fast and slow. And again, I used collage pages because I've got them. So why not decorate them? Fast, slow. Whatever you want to represent fast, something to represent slow. Okay. So that's as far as we've gotten on the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge. So don't feel like you're too far behind. You'll never catch up. Like I said, you can jump in right now for all I care. Don't even worry about the ones that we've already done. But if you want 50 pieces at the end, you may want to start with those first 3 weeks that we've already done. Okay, so I'm going to draw a prompt 1 because we're doing opposites. So all the prompts that I draw have both, both pieces of the opposite. So this week is moon and sun. So we'll do number 7 as moon and number 8 as sun. Okay. So that is where we're at, and I'm going to go get some things together, and I will hop right back on in just a moment, and we'll complete 7 and 8. Be right back. Okay, hello, I am back. So what we're going to do is 2 little booklet pieces of ephemera, just out of manila file folder, and I have some tarot cards that I got from Sticky Thingy on Etsy. Okay, so there are these Mucha, M-U-C-H-A. I'm not really sure if that's the right way to pronounce it or not. But anyway, I'm sure you guys have all seen his work before. He's an artist from the 1800s and does beautiful, what do you call that? I can't think. Art Deco sort of designs. So anyway, I'm going to use this for sun, this for moon, and then we'll put like maybe 1 or whatever of these little other bits in the pockets. Okay, so let me move this, and I'll tell you the size of these in case you want to make one of your own. I mean, you can make them any size, doesn't matter. It's whatever works for your project. But these ones are about 6.5 wide by 6 1/4 long, and then I scored in the middle, obviously, to get it to fold in half, and then I scored 1 inch up from the bottom, so that'll make a little pocket. And it's not a deep pocket, but it'll just kind of hold a couple little tags in there. So how are you all today? Are you doing good? I hope so. So I'm just cutting out that center line, kind of going diagonally a little bit to make a little wedge. And I'm sure you all have seen this before, but if you haven't, this just lets you not have so much bulk when you're trying to, you know, close these up. So see, you go like this, and then it will close easier because there isn't so much stuff in the way. All right, so that's all we do with that. We'll do the same with the other one. And it's a very slight wedge. It's not like super duper, unless you want it really angled or something. But it's really just to get that central piece out. So what's up with you guys? Are you having a good day? I hope so. I've been busy all morning like usual. Trying to get things accomplished. Don't really have any exciting stories to tell, unfortunately, right? I mean, I like it when nothing's really going on. It's been pretty calm, knock on wood. I do love it like that. I mean, not very exciting for everybody, but just work around here is all. I was thinking about cutting that, but I don't think I'm gonna. I noticed that it was overlapping, kind of weird. This one's better. Just scoring them down real good, because, you know, manila file folder can be a little tricky. And you don't have to use that. You could use just a little bit weightier cardstock, or it doesn't have to be very weighty cardstock, just cardstock will work. I just had this, and so I was like, I might as well use it. And I love the way manila file folder takes ink. It just is a pretty color. And I'm just using vintage photo like usual. I either use that or the walnut stain mostly, so those are the ones I like. But you could do this super colorful too, because you know, a lot of the colors in this are very vibrant, so you could definitely make it much more colorful. And that works too. So have you guys noticed with Amazon lately, just be careful when you're ordering, because a lot of times it says free shipping, and lately I have noticed a little trick they're doing, much like Etsy. You'll for one thing, they don't automatically give you free shipping even if your order qualifies for it. So you have to go click on that to make sure that you get your free shipping. And then I noticed after you do that quite frequently, they'll change your shipping price to 0 or whatever, or they'll say minus however much. But then they do the shipping and handling for like $11 or something like that. So just be aware that that is, I mean, and if you don't mind paying it, then of course you can pay it and get your stuff. But I'm not crazy about that. I feel like that's a gimmick because you're really not getting free shipping. So yeah, just a heads up, because other times you do click on the free shipping thing and you do get it free. You might have like, you know, a couple bucks of shipping and handling, which is fine. I get they got to pay for their boxes and all that. You know, I have to do that too. So I totally get that, but when it's like $11 or $12, I'm like, for some just little random things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just saying, keep your eyes peeled on that. I unfortunately have to use them for a lot of things, for my business, boxes and things like that I've tried to get here, but I can't. So anyway, just thought I'd point it out in case y'all order from them. Sorry, I had to have a sip of my Pepsi. Okay, I'm going to tear these out. I used my print to size app. That's an app that I use on my iPad to change the size of stuff for printing. So I can make them big or small or whatever. As you can see here, I have different sizes. These are all, they'll come the same size, but I love Mucha, the artist. He just did some beautiful pieces, that's for sure. Okay, so sun, what did we have first? Moon and sun, so we'll do our lady first. Ladies first. I might have to take a little bit off of this. Is this the second? Yeah. I printed it a couple times trying to get a size that would work, and this is a little off. But I think we can manage it. We'll just take a little more off the top and a little more off the bottom. I'm not that worried about the border part. I would like to keep the numbers and stuff. I don't know anything about tarot, so I just liked these. I liked the look of them. But if you were into tarot, you could print these on cardstock and use them. Because they are quite pretty. Her to fit on there. There we go. And then I can do some other collaging or something on the background a little bit there. Just some nice little booklets to add. Thank you guys for all your support on my Sherlock Holmes my Holmes Carols case. I appreciate it. Seems like everybody's liking it, so that makes me happy because it is fun, and I think Carol and I will have fun doing the swap and all that. And I probably will start that next week. I'm just trying to finish my Trash to Treasure journal first. So it's just a matter of when I get that finished. I like to just do one journal at a time because otherwise I get, you know, I don't want to put one aside and not finish it. Well, especially when someone wants it. When she specifically ordered it, that might not be good, right? Besides, I'm having a lot of fun making that one. Let's see. Just want a little something showing. I did some splatter on, this is just that packing paper that I use when I pack up my cradles. Let's do it right here. It's just kind of fun to play with. And those are just Tim Holtz oxides. Maybe more of the pink would be good. Gosh, I really just don't have anything to talk about today. Oh boy. Some days I got all kinds of stuff, but I haven't even been watching many shows or anything. 1923. My husband and I have been watching that because we watched 1883, which is the precursor or whatever you'd want to call it to this. Yeah, I like that. It doesn't need a lot. And that's been pretty good. I love any of those kind of old-timey shows, so I don't know what else you'd call it. Style, you know the style. Yeah, they did a good job on that. I really liked 1883. That was very good. And the gal that played the main character in 1883 is doing the narration for this one, so it's good. Alright, I'm going to glue these up. So these are fun little ephemera things to pop into a pocket, especially like at the front of a journal or something like that. Or you could put ephemera goodies in it and mail it as Happy Mail. That would be another fun thing to do. Oh, Nancy, thank you for the little package of goodies you sent me. My friend Nancy, who has a YouTube channel, she sent me a few goodies in Happy Mail. That was very nice. Some little die cuts and some Tim Holtz paper dolls and whatnot. So I thank you. They're downstairs, or I would show them. I just forgot to bring them upstairs with me. But very nice. Very, very, very kind of you to think of me and send me some goodies. So thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, I'm thinking it might be kind of fun to put some Tim Holtz, some of this tape on there. Is it too wide? No, I don't think so. I think I want the flowers though. Goes better with her. Go on here. Yeah. What is this? His twill tape, I think, or fabric tape. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I don't have the packaging for it anymore, but you guys all know. It's Tim Holtz, so won't be hard to find it probably. Well, I mean, you might not be able to find it locally. I never can, but online there's a few places on Etsy and stuff that sell Tim Holtz. Luckily, because I can't ever find it locally. If you can, you're quite fortunate. I wonder if I should just come around. That works. It's like the perfect size and just adds a little something on there. Okay. Trying to cut it as straight as I can. Which we all know is not my strong suit, but that is the one thing about this. You don't have to worry about adding any glue to these or to this, because it is pretty darn sticky. And I'm not going right up to the fold, because then we would have the same problem we had when, before, when I pulled off all the, or cut off the extra there. You don't want it all jumbled up in there. My goodness, I can't speak at all today. Alright, so some of these I think would be fun in the pockets. Go ahead and finish the other one first, but we'll just kind of, I just want to give you an idea. And I'm sure you get it. But I would back them and everything too, so that they're a little thicker. This is just copy paper in an ivory color. And I use Southworth paper. And you can get it at Office Max. I think that's what it's called. Office places, office stores, or you can get it on Amazon. I've even found it at Walmart in smaller packs. So then see if we back them and all that, we can tuck a few of these in these pockets. And then they would make fun journaling cards, something different with the tarot. Lovely images. I really love this image. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's very pretty. So, yeah. Alright, so there's that one. And then we'll do the sun. So we have moon and sun. I'm going to have to tear this one down quite a bit, because it's a lot bigger. I didn't get the size on those very good when I printed them. Okay, where did I put my ruler? It's beautiful here today. The sun is shining. It's cold, real cold, but I'll take it. I'm very lucky for that. I really need to start walking again. Just needs to warm up a skosh. There we go. That'll work. Typing practice. Yeah, I was racking my brain trying to come up with something, sun and moon, and I thought I had some cool images, but I don't know if that was just my imagination, or I'm pretty sure I know where everything's at right now, because I just tore apart my craft room and put it back together. But you know, that doesn't always mean anything. But anyway, I just couldn't find anything really at all that I had, so I hopped onto Etsy. I probably could have gone like just done a search for images or something, but anyways, I went on Etsy and found these lovely tarot. And she even, when I did my review of the purchase, she mentioned that she watches my YouTube channel. I thought, oh my gosh, that's so nice of her to say. So, very cool. Very kind. And the images print great, so I'm very pleased with those. Wish I knew more about tarot. Teach myself something else, right? I do love Mucha though, so that was really the selling point. You could make up a whole bunch of these, like a mass make or something, because they are kind of cool. I have a sticky mess. Went into the dollar store today to try to pick up a few little things, and my gosh, they were just bare as bones, like just nothing really in there. I thought it was so strange. I figured they'd have all sorts of stuff for like Valentine's Day. I mean, you could see they did, but it all got gobbled up. I didn't get there soon enough. That's the problem with holidays. By the time they're, almost here, I'm too late because I just can't keep up. Oh my gosh, I'm totally stuck to it. It definitely sticks, and I didn't make that long enough. How did I do that? How in the world? It was like one with my hand, that's for sure. Well, I didn't do so good on that one, but I guess it's alright. I thought I had cut it too long again. I'm just going to go ahead and trim it. That's not enough to really go around the back, so sorry. Try not to do that because I know it's super loud on your end. Just gets away from me now and again. Okay, so we can back a couple of those. Whoopsie. So there we have moon and sun. And I actually think I'll use this to back these. It's just out of this book. It was like the end page or whatever. And I just folded it to... It had glue on it, so I folded it like I do the other pages, but it'll be a nice backing because it's a little thicker and it's not going to be enough for all of them, but we'll get a couple on here anyway, maybe 3. Nope, 2. And we'll use some file folder for the other. What other ones do I want? More sun. What else do we have? This one looks like sun. Actually, that might be the moon. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you could make some of these for Valentine's Day and fill them up with all kinds of like Valentine's ephemera. Those would be fun. Dee Farrago one year made me a Valentine's envelope that she filled with all my vintage vinegar Valentines, the mean ones. They are not nice. But anyway, it was super cute. I'll show it to you guys in just a second. Let me get this glued on and I'll go grab it while that dries. I'll cut them out too while I have you guys on hold. That way you don't have to watch me cut them out. I'll be right back. Okay, so first things first, let's show these just because this was the point of our endeavor today, right? So we have moon and sun. Number 7 is moon, number 8 is sun. So little booklets, and I would probably put other little pieces of ephemera, but just to kind of give you an example. There's our little inside bits. So yeah, those are fun, and they are nice and flat, so it would tuck very easily into a pocket. So first I'll show you what Nancy sent. I went down and got everything that she sent. I just don't want to show addresses, so there's this. And she wrote a note. Oh, okay, so this is a challenge to create a piece of ephemera using the 10 items included in this envelope. Okay. So she's sending these out to different people, and her YouTube channel is Nancy Pitter, and it's Pyter. So you use these 10 pieces of ephemera to make, or 10 pieces of ephemera to make something. Oops, I'm so sorry. I just hit my microphone and it made everything go wobbly. So I will do that, Nancy, and then you gather 10 items and mail them out to friends. So I think I can show all this. So I will do that. I'm not going to do it right this minute, but maybe for tomorrow's video, that's what I'll do. Okay. And then also I have this that I was telling you about that Dee Farrago made, and she is here on YouTube. But it was a cute little like stuffed envelope or stuffed pocket full of vinegar valentines. And these vinegar valentines are old Victorian vinegar valentines that I personally own. And in reality, they're like about this big. But I turned them into a digital, you know, shrunk them down so that they could just be used on cards or whatever. And they are not nice. Just to put it out there. They are not nice, but they're kind of funny. So, yeah, this is from the probably early 1900s. My I think it was 3 times great grandmother had a dry goods store, and she had regular, you know, vintage valentines. They weren't vintage then. And these vinegar valentines. But anyway, I just thought they would be fun. And like I said, they're not nice. So I didn't make them. This wasn't my idea. They're just actual vintage vinegar valentines. So anyway, but a really cute idea. She made all these little cards using book page. So it's 2 pieces of book page glued together, fold in half, and then she, you know, stitched. And she used my digital. This was Old Love Notes, I believe. Yes, Old Love Notes. So anyways, just a super cute idea if you're looking for ideas. And these little envelope, or these little pockets would also make great little fun pieces to do a little Valentine in. So anyways, it would even be fun to, you could make a little gusset on each side of the pocket and then put one of those little flat chocolates in there. So anyhow, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we will chat again soon. Love you guys. Bye now. Thank you, Nancy.